Welcome to Ophiuchus Tarot. We are back again with another channel message for the collective. But before we jump right in and get started, I just want to take a moment, say hi, and welcome to the new subscribers. I am so happy to have you on board with us. Thank you for becoming part of the Ophiuchus tribe. As always, it is an absolute honor and blessing to read for each and every single one of you. That being said, let's hop in. I was drawn to this deck this morning here. The Union card did jump out of the deck as I was doing the pre-shuffle. I did keep that in mind and tuck it back in. So we'll see if it makes another reappearance here. I do feel like there is something definitely love-related coming out in the cards today. All right, we have a fair male or masculine energy here. And a mature woman. Before I speak on it completely, and a younger female. Okay, this has got third-party energy all over it. Now, I don't know who you are in this energy. You could be the man who has maybe more than one person to choose from. You could be the younger female or the more mature female in this situation. Or feminine energies could be, right? Let's see. Where is this going from here? Okay. Fun times. It's going towards fun times. Oh, now there's a brunette female. Okay. Collective. If you are dating around, hopping around, or maybe you're someone and you have a lot of people to choose from. I mean, that's all well and fine, so long as they're all very much aware that they are not the only one, right? And you're, kind of out in the open, letting people know that you're dating around. That's all well and fine. Let's see here. I just feel like a younger male. Okay, there are a lot of people involved in this. I'm kind of getting a friend group, and I almost kind of get the sense that these four people here, and it's so strange that out of all of it, it's just a bunch of people come out. This looks like a group of friends. They all kind of look like, to me, that they're around about the same age, except for this mature person over here. So I don't know if someone is, they may have a lot of options in their dating pool with people their age. I do feel like there's an age gap here. But I do feel like maybe this younger person is looking towards you, or you are the younger person looking towards someone more mature, looking to kind of have some good times with somebody new. It may not be a welcome thought amongst the friend group. It's like, I hear you've lost your mind, or so much older than you, and I don't know what the age gap is here. Maybe it's just an emotional gap. Maybe there's a gap. Well, I do feel like there's an age gap, and it might be very slight. It might be a year or two, might be a couple of years, up to 5 years, could be 10. I don't know, for some. This person may have had like an open relationship type of rule, but I feel like they're looking towards, now I say they, because I feel like this might be you. And that's how I'm going to say it. But if you were someone else in the mix, just kind of get in how you fit in here. I do feel like this person maybe went by open relationship for the longest time. It's like, and they dated around, they made it very known. Now they're maybe shutting down old connections with people that they were just having fun with, just having sort of fun times with. And now they're looking to have fun with somebody else. But I feel like this type of energy is not going to fly with this one. I just feel like this person's looking for something more. And this person here, this fair male, could be looking for something more now in their life. It's like maybe they're just tired of the hopping around. Maybe they just want something more secure, right? They could be getting to that stage in their life where they want to kind of settle down, right? Yeah, they want a union. There's that union card with a soulmate. Okay, look, there's a pulling energy here. All right, collective, I just feel like you could be really, really beautiful. You could look very young for your age, whether masculine or feminine. You've got a youthful energy, very, very attractive, I want to say. This person finds you to be one of the most beautiful people they've ever seen. So whether masculine, feminine, doesn't matter. You draw them in. You have something that pulls at them. Maybe what they do or they don't realize is there's a soulmate connection here. There's a pulling energy because this may be a past life soulmate. This could be a higher level type of soulmate. This could be a life partner. Sometimes there are years between. That just is what it is. And that's up for two people to decide, so long as everybody's over a certain age, of course. I would never be encouraging anyone to go towards someone who is way too young for them, right? That's just not right. But I'm thinking two consenting adults is the energy here. So I would say there might be an age gap. And I feel like if these other people that they were dating, maybe their friends or, might not be the happiest that this person is closing things out with them and choosing someone outside of the group. It's like maybe they all kind of thought they were going to be lucky enough to have this person. Could be something like that. Yeah, it's like this person's ready to share different things with you, maybe buy you gifts. I just feel like this person's looking to treat you completely different than they treated these other people that they weren't serious with, right? They want to be serious with you. And so naturally there's gossip here. I can see why there's gossip here. But this person's very passionate about you. Yeah, look at that. We do have past life. I was getting that earlier. I think I said it out loud. I do feel like there is a pull here that is kind of undeniable for these two souls. Sometimes, most of the time, when it comes from the heart space here, two people might be drawn towards each other. It may seem like an unlikely pair to everyone else around, but these two, they know different. They know what they feel, right? So it's not always going to make sense to people outside of the situation, but it will always make sense to the people who are, there are obstacles. There are obstacles in this. Could be money as well. I don't know if this person has money, if you have money, if the two of you have the opportunity to really create something fantastic between the two of you. It's like, I don't know if, they might say, especially if there's an age gap, it's like whether they think this person may think that they may assume that this person thinks you have money because you're more mature, or they may know that this person has money and then they would say that you would be looking for them for their money, right? It's like, I just feel like there will be a lot of talk and a lot of gossip. I feel like there are a lot of concerned people, and I do feel like it's on this fair male side. Could be switched, but I do kind of see it this way. I just feel like there are a lot of concerned people, maybe a parent, an uncle, an aunt could be concerned about this, but these two aren't concerned. I wanted to say not at all. They've got dating on the mind. They've got maybe a future family in mind or a blended family in mind, right? Yeah, this is new love, and I feel like it's very strong here as well. I don't feel like there's anything wrong going on between these two. I feel like it is genuine intention, genuine love or care, and I feel like there are a bunch of concerned people, right? I feel like it's because of an age gap. So this is an age gap thing. So listen, I do realize that not everyone is going to resonate with this message, but it did need to come out today. So if this is not your message, you can hop back in time to any one of my readings. All of the readings on this channel are timeless, so you can hop in and find a title that suits you and feels right for you. Hop in there. It could be just as perfect for you in this now moment as it was when it came out, right? But for those of you where this does kind of resonate, There's a lot of spiritual energy here. This is a soul contracted thing going on. Now, I feel like there could have been a lot of obstacles. Maybe the two have just gotten to a point where they can kind of come a little closer, and maybe people are starting to back off a little bit. I do kind of get that sense. It's like this person has been kind of, I hear, shucking the controls. It's like trying to untangle themselves from everyone else's opinions and everyone else's thoughts, everyone else's wants for them, right? It's like they want to do what they want to do for themselves. So I do kind of sense that it's like they're not under anybody's control. They don't want to be seen that way as well. It's like they're mature enough, they're old enough to make their own decisions about who they want in their life. And I feel like maybe there might be a little pushback against the group. I don't know if it's family and friends. It kind of seems like it could be a mix or a mashup between or all the above, right? It's like they don't want to be controlled by everyone else's opinions, which I can see, you know. There may be some distance here. Now, I don't know if it's physical distance. It could be emotional distance. I don't know if there's been time in between. Could be for some. Could have been an ongoing thing. It's like nobody makes this person happy, but you do. And maybe if there was time in between, this person might have been looking in your direction for a long time, off and on, really wanting to go in your direction, collective. Yeah, you know, people may have said different things. I kind of feel like this is gossip. It's like they're so attractive. They're probably dating this one and that one and stringing you along. I just feel like there's a lot of negative talk. And I feel like a lot of it has to do with the way that you look and your attraction, your youthful energy, the way you shine. People just adore you, and maybe they think that this person's getting wrapped up in a situation where they're not going to be able to meet you on a level playing field. But I don't feel like that's the case. I don't feel like you're that type of person. There's just the fear that you are from the people around them, that they're going to be taken advantage of, that you're going to be so much further ahead of them that you're just going to play them for a fool, right? So I can kind of see how this could come from loving words, but I can also see how it can be overbearing for this person to keep hearing it all when maybe they know you it's like they can very easily see what type of person you are, and I feel like others are not seeing you clearly. Does that make sense? That's kind of what I'm getting here. Like I said, this is definitely not going to be everybody's story, but it is somebody's. Yeah, this person is looking at you saying, that's my true gem. It's like, you guys can't see it. That's okay. I see it. I see a true gem here. I see someone who is just right for me. They shine, all these beautiful facets. Just what I'm looking for is kind of what I hear. So it's like I want the freedom to choose, and to choose without everyone else's opinion. I feel like this person's been sitting underneath of the weight of everyone else's opinions, everyone else's thoughts, and where that can be helpful sometimes, and I feel like it's meant to be helpful for this person, but also a little bit controlling. It's because people, when they give their opinion, they want you to follow their opinion, right? And I feel like this person's like, well, your opinion's fine. Thank you for that. I'll mill it over myself, but I'm going to make my own choice ultimately. And I feel like there are a lot of people who don't love the fact that this person's choice doesn't match their advice, if that makes any sense at all. Yeah. They have it on their mind that they're going to be the courting man. They're going to give gifts. They're going to step forward. They're going to take you out. They want to get to know you. They want to take you places. They want to be seen with you. I want to say maybe we can have something together that can become solid, that can go into the future. It's like when this person looks at you, they see their future, and nobody else can see it, but they can, right? This person can. Yeah, there could be children in the mix. There already could be children in the mix, but it would be a blended situation if that's the case. Let's see. Is there anything else? It's like that could be another reason. Maybe the mature person over here, whether masculine or feminine, has children, and this younger person, whether masculine or feminine, you know, they may have family around them saying, you know, you're going to step into a situation where you're going to become, you know, a parent. And It's like maybe they think that this person's not ready. Maybe this person has decided that they are ready. Um, you know, I just kind of feel like there are, there may be, it's like baby mama, baby daddies kind of involved, and it could be on both sides as well. I feel like communication is coming in soon. Yeah, they want something solid. This person can see something solid, and they may be traveling towards you. They may be, now I don't know if it's closing an emotional gap or closing a physical gap. Maybe this person is making an actual move, and everyone around them is like, well, you're going to be so far outside of where we can help you, right? It's like they may be a little worried for this person, but I feel like this younger person here, now I say younger, it could be like a year, or it could be like a couple months, or it could be like, it's like maybe maturity wise, it's like they feel that this person's not ready. Like, I don't know what the situation is here. It could be just about anything, but there's a gap here. So they're just kind of worried that this person is going to get thrown for a loop and they're going to be out there by themselves, right? It's like in whatever way, it's like they're kind of on their own. It's uncharted territory for this person. It's like I keep hearing in over your head, in over your head. And I feel like that's what they're trying to fill this person's head with. And I don't feel like collective, if they're going towards you now, I know what type of collective follows me. I know the type of hearts that follow me. So I'm not concerned for this person. I'm not. I just know the type of people that come to this channel to kind of grow and expand are really amazing, wonderful, loving, caring hearts, right? So I'm not worried for this person, but I feel like the people who don't know you all that well or haven't given you a chance, I do feel like that's what it is, kind of primarily. It's like they wouldn't even give you a chance because of the one thing, whatever that one thing is. And it's a shame because I feel like if they got to know you, they'd probably actually really adore you. I just feel like they would feel safe enough letting this person be in your company without having to keep on spilling these negative or toxic or fearful energies, because I do kind of feel that way. I don't know if it affects this person's career. I don't know if this person can, I wanted to say practice anywhere. So this person could be a doctor or some type of medical health professional. That's just what came forward there. Doesn't have to be, could be in business or career, could do what they do just about anywhere. I don't know if they work online, could be for some. I just feel like, maybe they have to leave something behind in order to pick up something somewhere else. Could be similar type of position with a different company or something like that in order to be closer to this opportunity with you, collective. Could be. And maybe they're ready for a change. It's like, I feel like this person may keep a lot of their very personal thoughts to themselves because they are subject to so much scrutiny. I feel like this person, maybe all of their thoughts and all of their, I want to say, choices are very much under the scrutiny of too many eyes, under the magnifying glass or under a microscope, right? This person maybe has been picked apart a time or two by this loving group. It's like, I keep hearing love you to the point of torture. It's like they'll say the same thing over and over and over again. And it's like, I know you say it because you love me, but this person feels tired in my mind. They feel exhausted almost. Yeah, they may have to change their career or change something up. Maybe new boss, new place. Maybe you're the boss. I don't know. Could be. I don't know. We do have a blonde female. I don't quite know where to put you, so there could be a blonde female involved in this. I wanted to say could be a sister or a cousin or a friend. Could be a mom, a blonde female. This person might be a little more laid back and they might be trying to help this person. I almost get sibling here. There might be a blonde female who's trying to help their sibling. It's like get out and chase the person that they love. I don't know if maybe this person never did chase the person that they truly wanted, ended up with someone else. I kind of get a side story here. That might be why they're helping this. It's like, yeah, this could be a sibling or a cousin or a best friend. It's like somebody that really knows this person is really kind of trying to stand up for this person, I feel like, and help them kind of. It's like if nobody else supports you, I feel like this person does. I feel like this person may even tell or confide in a certain person or a certain few people that they feel a connection unlike any other. And that's why they have to go in this direction. They have to figure it out, right? Yeah, it could be a friend. I feel like they could have a couple people on their side. It's like they may have like a majority that's not too happy about this situation, but this is an open door, and or they sense an open door, or they see where they can maybe get their foot in the door. I feel like they're going to go for it. I feel like they have to end all the toxicity by taking an opportunity. So it's like, if I don't try, I'll never know, right? And if I never try, I will also maybe kick myself for not trying to see where it could have went. I feel like this person just has to take the opportunity, right? We have past love. So they may have loved you before and they still love you now. Could be for some. This could be, again, past life energy. It's like when this person met you or came across you, it's like they already felt something. And sometimes that happens in past life connections, soul connections, right? They can go deep, like lifetimes deep, right? So you might have thawed this person as well. Like I said, they could have been maybe one of those, I heard, serial daters, or they could have just been hopping around, sort of open relationship type of energy, not really settling. But when it comes to you, they want the whole thing. It's like they don't want to share you with anyone. They don't want to share themselves with anyone else. It's like it's you or nothing, right? It's you or, just hopping around. I feel like this person is very serious. I feel like you melted this person's heart in a way. Again, there could have been a triangle here. I was kind of getting that in the beginning of this. This younger person could have had someone their age. They chose you instead. Like I said, I'm saying it one way. You could be anyone in this particular situation. There could be someone on this side who, this person didn't choose, who is maybe causing problems, spreading a whole bunch of this and that. I do feel like this could be, maybe this young person has children, or younger person has children with someone else. They may have divorced this person. This could be the mother of their children. We've got an ice queen type of energy going on here, maybe spreading some crap, creating obstacles, right, or fears in the situation. But I feel like there's the destiny here and true love, and I do feel like that's where I'm going to drop it. We're almost exhausting the deck here, but I do feel like this person is following their inner compass. And I want to say maybe for one of the fewer times in their life, it's like nobody's ever moved them like you do. No one's ever really caught their attention like you do. And I feel like this is the closest experience to what true love could possibly be in this person's mind and heart that they've ever experienced. So I feel like not to give it a try would be doing a disservice to themselves. It would be missing out on an opportunity and never knowing, having to kick yourself for the rest of your time, right? I keep hearing it's you or nothing. It's like you're the one I would settle down for. And it's like, if not, I'll be hopping around for the rest of my life, is kind of what I hear. It's like this person feels like, they've never come across someone that they actually felt this strongly for. So I'm kind of getting that here. Like I said, that's the story going on here. I do feel like this could be third-party connection. They could have someone or a friend that was maybe someone they were hopping around with, and this person maybe thought that eventually this person would settle down with them, but they never really had an intention to kind of settle down with that one person, like in their age group, right? Or in their friend group. And they always kind of, it's like, I hate to say it, but I've got like a playtime. It's like, it's just fun. It's nothing serious. It's no feelings involved on that, middle person's part, and I feel like maybe somebody got caught up. It's like somebody always ends up getting their feelings hurt in those types of, it's like friends with benefits situations. I feel like it's a rarity that they actually work. I mean, they might sometimes, and you might, maybe somebody out there has had a rare case where it's worked, right? But I feel like the majority of the time someone gets caught up and someone's feelings get hurt, right? It's like they just expect the person to eventually see that they're amazing, right? So I kind of get that energy there. There could be some Ice Queen feelings, some hurt feelings there, which causes, you know, drama. So that's what I'm getting here. All right, let's see. We've got a letter standing up. Let's find out what you are. A T. And I heard third party. So could be third party for some, or, you know, it's really weird. I just heard in someone's eyes it's a third party situation. You know, your person that's coming towards you, collective, might not see that they were in a third party because they weren't actually with that person in their mind. In this person's mind, the third party, they were in fact with them. Does that make sense? It's a little messy. Not gonna lie, it's a little messy, but I feel like it's nothing you actually know about or knew about, depending on when this situation started. We've got a blank here, so insert initial there. Let's see, any other messages coming through here? Yeah, I just hear, I just heard it's all about the body to body between those two. That's all it was. It was just about the body to body experience. And I feel like that can be very hurtful to some people. It's like they agree to something hoping that it's not going to be what they agreed to. Does that make sense? And I feel like that's, you know, the people involved, it's, you know, all their own fault for, you know, thinking that way or going along with something that they don't really feel comfortable with. Yeah, I heard it's time for a change. We're at a junction is what I hear. It's like we're ready to move on to a different track. I just feel like that's what this person's on, the fast track to their future now, and they're leaving something behind. Could be a bunch of people and their opinions. I just kind of feel that way. I heard in tow, and I feel like there's a couple of people that this person can bring into the future with them because they're on board with whatever makes this person happy, right? So I like the fact that they do have some people who are willing to follow them into whatever changes they want to make because they love this person, because this person's their friend, because they want to see this person happy no matter who it's with, right? Even if they don't quite agree with it, or maybe they do. Maybe they think that this person should follow their heart, and what's wrong with that, right? So I do feel like there are some people in tow with this person that they're pulling into the future. I feel like they've had to, I hear hire, fire, promote accordingly. So maybe they've had to fire a couple people. You know, I did put serpentine out here on the board this morning with this tree of life. So there could have been some snakes in their camp. And I was kind of getting that before I even started the reading. And I was wondering if it was going to bleed over into the message, and it has. I just kind of felt like, but we've got adventuring out here also in Unikite, so it's like taking an adventure, and then we've got the, what's that called, chrysocolla or something like that. I don't remember. Don't quote me on that. But these are heart-based energies, and I feel like it's going on an adventure towards what makes a person feel wealthy and whole and happy, right? And I'm not surprised. So they may have some family on board. They have an idea that they want to create a family tree going on here, or they want to add this person in, right? That's the energy I'm getting here. I feel like this person ready to go on an adventure. Sorry, I'm seeing Frodo in my mind. Ready to go on an adventure, right? It's ready to, it's like, I don't know, it may be grueling in some ways to this person, but it's like, it's something they have to do for themselves, right? No matter which way it turns out. I feel like it's going to turn out very well for this person who actually takes the leap of faith, following their soul's inner compass, especially if it's towards you, collective. I just feel like Got some really great people out there in the collective, and I feel like they wouldn't be steering wrong if they're heading in your direction. That's just the way I feel, right? I heard do it, is what I heard. Do it. I hear something about gin and drinking. I don't know if this person's maybe leaving behind some toxic habits as well, to step towards you and be more present. For some, it could be. It's like wanting to be the best version of self and then finally taking yourself away from a situation where maybe there was some stagnancy. Maybe they just, everybody was just kind of, I wanted to say staying the same. And it's like this person was done staying the same. They wanted, I hear adventure, something more, right? I'm almost seeing Belle as well. So The Hobbit could be for someone and Beauty and the Beast could be for someone else. I get Belle and that type of energy there. Just as a side note. All right, let's see. Anything else? I heard better late than never. So for some, maybe they waited a while before they came in your direction. It's like maybe they wanted to see if the feelings would go away or if they'd fade if they hopped around and met different people. But I feel like when it comes to you, their energy hasn't changed. Like I said, I don't know how much of an age gap or a maturity gap or like a monetary gap there is here, but I feel like there's some type of gap. Maybe it's how you were raised. It might not be that much age. Maybe it's just how the two of you were raised. Like I heard on different sides of the track, right? So one person could feel like there's high class type of energy going on here, and then like a middle class or like a lower class. I don't know. I just feel like there seems to be a feeling of a gap, and I feel like it's by the mass group here that this person is maybe out of their element, or they would be out of their element. Does that make sense? That's what I'm getting. All right, let's pull some charms here. What else does Spirit want you all to know in this particular situation? Oop, we've had something fall. I'm not surprised to see this. Oh, it's a heart. Okay, not surprised to see that either. It says eternal love. Again, that's got a very much like a soulmate, twin flame, high level, divine counterpart type of energy, whatever name you want to put on it. All those names are welcome here. It's just the energy of a very powerful connection. We've got to love always. It's like you'll love this person forever, or they'll love you forever. I feel like that's how they feel. This lock with 2 keys, I have explained it before, but we do have some new subscribers. So I'll say it again. This particular, there's a magnet stone and 2 keys. I take it apart every time I throw it in, and as I shuffle over the course of time, they find their way back to each other. For me, in itself, that is symbolic, right? 2 keys, 2 souls, 1 lock, right? They both hold the key to the 1 lock that is the heart space, right? So seeing that is very significant. It just indicates a very big, oh, I'm not surprised to see this either. Look, we've got that family tree energy here. This person does want to take you into their future, right? Very significant. This is the gift. The gift is love. The gift is the opportunity. I feel like it's all going to be wrapped up neatly in a nice little bow for 2 souls that really, they have something wonderful together, or they have something special together. They share something special, right? There's that always going to love this person, right? Might as well do something about it, or give it a try, or let this person know. I feel like maybe if this person even felt something in the past, they might have never said anything in hopes that maybe they would grow out of it, or they could move away from it and have their fun again. But I feel like after they met you, everything changed. I feel like you were like a catalyst to their growth energy. And it's like they never kind of experienced energy like yours before, and they haven't since. And I feel like maybe you feel the same way. I do feel like there's an ancient type of protection over top of this. I was just seeing ancient Egyptian. I was seeing Native American type energy going on here. It's like very old wisdom. And now I'm seeing it a very old tree. It's like, what is that tree from Pocahontas? That's what just came. Disney movies keep coming to mind today. So somebody could be in with their Disney movies, or have just recently watched a Disney movie. But I'm seeing that old grandmother type tree. So it's wisdom of the ages. It comes from an older energy is what I want to say. Now I'm seeing like pagan roots, and I'm seeing beautiful, what are they called? Oh, I can't think. Like the knotwork is coming to mind. So I feel like there's an ancient energy that goes along with this. Maybe you had an ancient past with this person. For those of you who believe in past life energy, it has come through very strongly in this reading. That might explain the pull that this person can't explain, or maybe you can't explain, right? And other people around don't understand, right? It's not meant for them to understand. They can have an opinion, but I feel like it should never stop someone from following their own soul's inner compass, right? For some, they may feel like they need to clean up this situation and clamp the two of you together. It's like to fix it. It's like they want to come together. They want to fix it. They want to clean up whatever maybe confusion went on, or misunderstandings went on for some, or coming together with you and living a happy existence will eventually clean up the past, because people will see that this person is serious, right? And they'll either jump on board and be part of this person's life, or they won't, right? If there's still an opportunity, I feel like that would only be for close friends and family. It's like anyone else who didn't really, have the right opinion, they can go somewhere, right? I heard something about sucking an egg. So it's like, so not worried about certain people, but wouldn't mind having certain people come around, right? Eventually. So we do have the monster house here. I feel like this person maybe felt like, maybe they came from an experience, like I said, for some of you, this other person has children. And I wanted to say too, so maybe you have children, so some of you could have children. You don't have to, of course. Only take what resonates and toss the rest. These are always general readings, so take what resonates, toss the rest. It's not for you, leave it out here on the board. It's for someone else, right? Just take what pieces fit for you. These are always general. But I do feel like they may have had, maybe even gotten married to someone, had an experience with someone that was not happy. Maybe they lived in a household where there was a lot of toxicity, a lot of arguing. Maybe it was someone that was, who knows, around about their age or on their level, and it didn't go. It's like maybe it was one of convenience and not so much of love, or one of body to body, and that, doesn't last the test of time, right? It's like the heart just doesn't get involved like it should, right? So it's like maybe they came from that. They tried somewhere else for some. They tried to be happy in a situation, but I feel like it just ended up falling down because it wasn't where they were supposed to be. They might have been locked in at a certain place for a while, or you could have been. Maybe both of you have come from a toxic situation, could have been. I feel like this love doesn't make sense to a lot of people, and maybe even in some instances didn't make sense to the two of you, the two main people who kind of feel that connection, but at the same time it makes sense, if that makes any sense at all. That's what I'm getting. All right, collective, that is what I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to become part of this Ophiuchus tribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.